From Scottsdale, Arizona, Guerin, Emig, Tulsa World sports columnist, alongside Eli Lederman, covering the Cowboys for us as he has all season. That includes the postseason. We are days away from the Cowboys' Fiesta Bowl appearance against Notre Dame. Eli and I have been out here for 2 days and have heard some things worth sharing, we thought, with our viewers and our Tulsa World audience. Eli, let's start with the question about replacing Jim Knowles on the defensive side of the ball. Bob Clements seems to be, even if it's not official, the man to do that.
Yeah, yesterday was day one for us, and beautiful Camelback in all this scenery, and all signs are pointing to defensive line coach Bob Clements taking over the play calling duties on Saturday with Jim Knowles off at Ohio State. And Mike Gundy played coy on Monday, saying he was still working on things, considering maybe even two coordinators calling plays. But yesterday, with Bob Clements representing the defensive assistants, and then a couple players pretty much giving it away that he's going to be the guy calling plays.
And it's interesting because the word people have since used, or people being media, sports writers like you and me, is audition. Maybe this is a launching pad for him to be the permanent replacement starting next season.
Could be the case. That was another one that Gundy shied away from, saying, I don't want to put that pressure on anybody, but I think everyone agrees that if there is an internal hire, quite likely be Bob Clements, and Saturday might be his shot.
On offense, the question isn't about a coach, it's about a player. That's the availability of running back Jaylen Warren, someone the Cowboys really could use on the field against Notre Dame, someone who they missed in the Big 12 championship loss to Baylor. What do we know about Jaylen Warren's status?
Well, Jaylen Warren came out today and said he's 100% and feels good and feels like he's ready to get back into this backfield, and I think we know how important he is. We saw it in Dallas earlier this month that without Jaylen Warren, this offense is different. And so having him there and ready in the backfield is going to be big.
Something that is unfortunately hovering over every bowl game, everywhere, is the spike in COVID cases. The Omicron variant has wreaked some havoc on everyone's holiday. That includes college football teams, unfortunately, trying to prepare to play games. Any murmurs that this game might be jeopardized? I guess we won't know till Saturday for sure, but any murmurs that we've heard so far that might jeopardize them actually getting this one in?
I think until we're seeing a ball kicked on Saturday, we're going to at least have that question in the back of our minds. But to this point, it seems like things are on track. Mike Gundy acknowledged on Monday that they had a few guys who tested positive for COVID-19 since returning from Christmas when the team got released, and he said he anticipates maybe a few more, but they've upped their protocols. The team's meeting outside and taking, according to Mike Gundy, all the precautions and almost returning to 2020 protocols to make sure that they can get to Saturday and play this game.
Sure. Okay, well, we'll load you up with more stories from the scene here in Arizona. You've got one on Colin Oliver?
Colin Oliver's
coming soon.
Bunch on Jaylen Warren today.
I've got something on Spencer Sanders tomorrow. For the next day, the column that was just filed has to do on the sentimental side of Mike Gundy. I didn't know he had one, but apparently he does when it comes to this football team, and he should have one given all that this team has given him over the course of the season. So keep reading our stuff in the Tulsa World. Keep watching us on Tulsa World TV. And Eli, you and Ian Maule and I will file more reports throughout the week as we cover the Cowboys on the road to the Fiesta Bowl.